Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever and whenever you find yourself. Fudge Dice Roll here, and we are taking a look at the latest DLC that's come out for Farming Simulator 22. It is the Horsch DLC. So this DLC adds, I believe, 14 new Horsch implements to the game in the mid-range farming size section, as well as this Horsch Agrovation map, which is based on the actual Agrovation farm in the Czech Republic. So let's pop in. We are on a new farmer start, and this is where it starts us off. So this is actually pretty cool. Let's actually just do a quick look, an overview of the size of the map here. So it's not a huge map, all right, but this map is purpose built, just like it is in real life, to test the different implements that are added in. So on the new farmer map, we can take a look around and see what it is that we can expect to be working with here. So first things first, here on the farm, we have this nice Fendt 1050, one of the new Horsch implements, the Joker 8 RT. And we'll look into these a little bit more in detail, but we're just kind of doing a general walkthrough here. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way that this map looks. Was just that little door open? Oh, no, I was kind of hoping. Look, I'm making rhymes. All right, let's go ahead and just close that back up there. Over here, we have a beautiful John Deere 9 RX. It's the 9570 RX. You guys know how much I love my John Deere tractors. Back here, we have the Horsch Tiger 8 MT. And then if we go a little bit further this direction, look at this. This has got to be a weeder. It's the Horsch Cura 24 ST. That is gorgeous. We'll come a little bit further back this way. Got a few more implements. The Horsch Finner 6SL, as well as the Transformer 12 VF. I believe that VF stands for variable function. I'm not sure. But the nice thing about all these tools that have been added is they're all for small to mid-sized farms, and some of them are actually designed to help combat issues with irregular field shapes. Just a standard Fliegel trailer here. We got the Kloss, this Kloss Xeron. The Lexion. I always get the two mixed up. The Lexion 8900 as our combine here. We have a Horsch Partner 1600 FT, and this is just an additional fertilizer tank to go along here with the Maestro 9.75 RX. And they say, hey, let's pull that with a John Deere 8R series. And last but not least on the field, we have another Fendt tractor, and that one is the 936 Vario. I do enjoy the Vario line. And we have this Horsch Avatar 12.25 seed drill. Look at this thing. It's gorgeous. So let's do like a quick fly up here and kind of take a look. So all in all, this is actually a really good looking map. So we can drive, it looks like, into this town a little bit here. But yeah, if we take a look around, this is actually a really nice looking map. Some of these fields are quite large and spacious. We own this field right here, as well as the field next to it. So we own field 18, we own field 17, quite sizable fields. Field 9, obviously, absolutely massive. But this is just an absolutely gorgeous looking map. It looks like we have a central grain storage here. And this looks like it would definitely be fun. I would say if you don't have the year 2 season pass and you're looking for another map, this wouldn't be this wouldn't be a bad one to go for. This looks like you could have some really good relaxing afternoons and evenings doing some of these big field harvests. So I like this. I doubt that there's any hidden collectibles on the map, but we don't know that for a fact. Let's see if we can actually come check. Or where would that be? Oh, there are 20 collectibles, in fact, on the map to find. Well, I stand corrected. Anyway, let's go ahead and dig back into the meat and potatoes of things, shall we? All right. I'm gonna pop out of there and we're gonna turn flight mode off. Okay. So let's take a look at what we have going on here on the farm. We'll go to this view instead. So we have a lot of equipment here. So we have our, it helps if we go to our equipment here. We go to our large tractors. So we're running a number of large tractors, which makes sense because we're pulling pretty large implements for the most part. So that's not really what we care about. Let's actually just roll into the Horsch brand here, and we will take a look at everything that has been added. So we have all of these amazing additions to the game here. Look at all this. So let's start from back to front here. So, yep. So this is great. This is the Transformer 12. This is a hoe, and prior to this, we've only had one hoe available for the game to help pull out the medium-sized and smaller weeds. So this is awesome. Like that's really nice. We take a look at it here. We have a 12 meter working width on it. 250 horsepower is required. It weighs 3.5 tons, and we are working at 7 miles an hour. Now, if we go back here to to our weeders and we take a look, the only other one we had is this Einbach Chopstar, which is a hoe. 9 meter working with 140 horsepower. So yeah, it's a little bit of a jump up. But if you're working on a slightly bigger farm, that extra 3 meters is going to help cut at least 1 or 2 passes off. Heading back. This is exactly what I thought this was, a weed puller for small weeds, the Cura 24 ST. This thing is absolutely massive at 24.5 working meters and only requiring 200 horsepower to pull it. That's honestly not bad. I mean, that right there is most of the more affordable priced medium-sized tractors can handle that. I'm pretty sure that the John Deere 6 Series has no problem with doing that. Let's head back in here. We have the Maestro here, which is a seeder. Oh, it does not look like it's direct drill though. This is a planter. My bad. I apologize. Doesn't look like it's direct. So 12 meter working width on it, 350 horsepower. So it is a little on the steep side compared to some of the other. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Let's take a look at planters because actually I feel like that might be fairly. Respectable there. Let's look at these big planters. So here's this, and it's an 18, and this requires 350. Ooh, okay, so it is. But we're looking at like a nearly $50,000 price tag difference, although this is an 18.5 working with. Let's see what's comparable to you. This Vaterstad. Yeah, okay. So, So I guess this would be another option, not necessarily a replacement or anything. Ooh, but we can put some narrow twins on there. That's nice. And ooh, this can be worked in combination. Oh, okay, never mind. It's with a front weight. Never mind. Okay, so that's a new addition that might give you, if you wanted to kind of be a little more thematic. Here we go. Here, we have another planter, a 6 meter working width, not bad. This combos with the partner 1600. And this little fella right here just gives us an additional 1600 liters. We have a tire roller. We have a roller packer as standard. And you can have weight put onto it, which is, that's pretty interesting. So you could have the option to put weight, or you have the option to put some rollers on here. And that is carrying additional seed, which, yeah, that's pretty neat. Seed and fertilizer. All right. So what else we have going on here? We have, so look at you. So there's a seeder here. Seeder offers possibilities for direct seeding. So this is the avatar, and it's 12-meter working width. So this is what I was looking at right here. This is nice. Being able to do direct seeding without having to worry about doing any sort of soil cultivation afterwards is a favorite of mine. To be able to skip that additional step, but not sacrifice the soil quality, especially because I tend to play a lot with precision farming, and I also kind of have been in my Let's Play series striving towards just fully organic, like soil fertilization and everything. So it's just one of those other steps where I'm not damaging the soil between crops. This is nice looking right here. So this gives us a little bit of everything here on our direct, and we have a few tank setups for this here. Ooh, okay. So going from 6,800 liters to 72. Oh, and then we can even kind of change up the look of some of the piping and stuff in here. That's interesting. And then what else we have? Okay, so it's just those two. And we have a bunch of wheel brands for it: the Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Weirdstein. So not too shabby. Overall, this model looks absolutely gorgeous. And again, that 12-meter working width, that is just great. All right, moving right along. Oh, look, we have another direct seed here. And so this is cool. This is a 12 and this is a 6. So if you are running a smaller farm, then here you go. Don't have to sacrifice your amount of seeds you can store. Got the tire roller on here. Road control. Ooh, isn't that fancy? And you can put ridge markers on here optionally. So, okay, got a couple different seed tank sizes we can go for here. Wow, let's see how that changes. Ooh, and fertilizer option. All right, so we're all here in the front. Okay, look at that. So we can do seeds seeds 2,000 liters and fertilizer 3,000, 24. Okay, that's not bad. So for 6K, you give yourself the capability of seeding and fertilizing at the same time. You can even turn the tire rollers off if you didn't want them on. But wow, look at that. This is nice. This is going to allow you to compact down. You don't have to worry. I know there are other direct seeders that have the capability of seeding and fertilizing at the same time. But I think that's still a pretty nice option. The models look gorgeous. Here we go. Another one, a 3-meter. So these are basically all just kind of cutting down the 6-meter, the 3-meter. Does this have the same options here? Okay, this one will not allow for fertilizing as well, but you can put ridge markers on it if you'd like, and tire rollers if you'd enjoy. So we have the Taro here, and this is not a direct seeder, but this is actually really nice looking too. Look at this. 200 horsepower and 6 meters track loosening tines. Okay. Cedar unit. Oh, the cedar unit has a few designs. So we have design 1, design 2. That's actually really interesting looking. So it's just those 2 different designs, but that looks neat. Let's take a packer here. They have the Roll Flex packer, trapezoidal ring roller, and those are the 2 options. Actually, this looks really cool in my opinion. This would be how I would roll right here. And I'm assuming that this is hooking up to the partner, which I would be correct in my assumption. So wow, look at that. We have the Joker 8RT here. This is a disc harrow for shallow cultivation. 11 miles of movement speed. Oh, and this can plant grass or oilseed radish. That is nice. So we can put the standard. Oh, and a slurry distributor. So we have standard here, which doesn't plant anything. We have a cedar unit, which will hold up to 400 liters, which should be more than enough for a small field planting oilseed radish. A slurry distributor. This right here is great. As somebody who does a lot of stuff with like the pumps and hoses and what have you, I love that. And a seed unit and slurry distributor attachment. So that is Awesome. Let's see what this combos with here. So this will combo with the Hydro Trike as well as the AT5104. So a little expensive, but you know, if you aren't doing too much with pumps and hose, I mean, I guess I could see you using this as something to carry slurry, but wow. So that is really cool. And of course, we have precision farming on, so we can see the John Deere manure sensing. All right, what else we got working with here? The Tiger 8 MT. This is another cultivator. It's not a shallow cultivator though. 7.5 working with 440 horsepower. That's a little bit much. Top ring rollers. Let's check. Yeah. Okay, so that looks cool. And we can do a fertilizer distribution unit onto here, which will again probably let it connect to what? Okay, so the Horsch partner. Okay, so you can just have this just straight up with your fertilizer. All right. What else we have? Let's roll through. The Finer 6 SL is a shallow cultivator that will also, so it looks like it'll cultivate and plant at the same time. So you can have it just cultivate, or you can put a seeder unit onto it. And then I'm assuming you'd use the partner as well. So this is nice. So this gives you a lot of, oh, we have a few designs too. Oh, wow. Look at that. So you have your base model. So let's go ahead and turn this off here. So you have your base model design, design 2, design 3, design 4, 5, 6. Wheels it in and back a little bit. 7. So that's nice. I mean, for me, what I personally like is the look of 5 here with the ability to seed. So this is not bad. So 220 horsepower pulls this along. That's a medium-sized tractor. This seeder will probably hook up with a partner. Makes sense. And so I guess now this does give you the option of direct seeding. That's really cool. Okay. The Cultro 12 TC here. This is a mulcher used to crush the crop stubble. So wow, okay, this gives us a massive, massive mulcher. Prior to this, I think the biggest mulcher is a 6 meter. So this is absolutely huge. That is awesome. We have 2 designs. I personally like this one a little bit better. That would be what I would roll with. Wow, a little bit on the high end with the requirements of horsepower, but honestly not bad. Yeah, if we take a look at mulchers here, where are we at? It's been a little bit since I've played, so I'm there we go. Yeah, prior to this, the biggest mulcher was 6 meters. So we have the Cultro 12, we have the 9, so this is a 9 meter variant here. Ooh, you can put additional weights on it. That is cool. All right, man, that is there. So they've added some really nice stuff for the for medium size. So and then we finished like this off with these 2 pieces that were already a part of Farm Sim. So wow, this is super nice. This is a lot of great equipment here. This is really going to allow for a lot of tool flexibility when it comes to running your farm, especially if you're not playing in a new farmer mode. You know, I generally don't, but I just wanted to kind of show you what equipment is already here on the map if you were to walk into a pole, if you were to decide to play. So this is really cool. This is, in my opinion, I feel like this is really worth what you know the asking price is. I have the 2 year platinum. Well, not the platinum. I have the 2 year season pass, and I believe that it is presently on sale as of time of recording this, which is the the day of the DLC release, July 25th, 2023. So yeah, if you guys are interested, I think I might try to maybe shoot a couple of videos of this. I know that I haven't been posting out content, and I have a good reason for it. I've been working on myself and my health. I've been dealing with some health issues, but Uh, I also sadly had 2 episodes that I had recorded for the Ohio Richlands map get the data corrupted. It was not great, so I don't think I'm going to continue with the Ohio Richlands. Sadly, it's just after I lost 2 episodes worth of data, got absolutely corrupted. It was super heavily fragmented. I'm really hoping that that's not the case with this. So fingers crossed. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed kind of like a little bit of a walkthrough of everything, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and thank you. I will probably record 2 or 3 episodes of this, see if it gets any traction, and we'll go from there. As always, I love your guys' faces. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Fudge Dice Roll signing off.